Need coins to boost your Madden Ultimate Team or just want that new card? MMO EXP. Cheapest coins on the market. Use code Scomo for 5% off. Yee!
Yo, what's going on, guys? We are back. Batman, Batmo, man of Mo Bats. Boys, I'm getting a ton of questions, getting people tweeting at me, had a bunch of people in stream asking me. CC and I were talking about it this morning, getting comments on videos. How many bats should you have? What to do with the bats? So I figured I'd make this video. So right now, as you can see, I got like 221,000 bats that are already quick sold that I have as bats. But then as you can see, my binder is stacked up. Now I do have a bunch of 88s, 85s, and 81s. I was quick selling most of my goals and stuff like that, and I'm gonna go over that here in a second. But as you can see, I got about 400,000 bats in my binder with the combination of everything. If I just quick sold everything right now, I would have about 400,000 bats. Now we all know this was just part one of the promo, and it does look like part two is going to be coming on Friday. They're probably going to be showing us a bunch of the cards and things like that tomorrow morning in the EA stream. There's no special stream, it's just going to be tomorrow morning. But right now we have the Ray Lewis. We saw in the special stream that they had before that we are going to be getting another master. It's not going to be two masters, it's probably just going to be one more master. Now, more than likely, just like CC was saying this morning, it's probably going to be like a cut and paste type of master. Probably an offensive master. It could be another defensive master. I would almost rather have a Night Train Lane. I think is probably would be the coolest, most feared master that I can think of right now. If you guys can think of any good most feared masters that you guys want to see for part two, comment those down below. But as you can see with this one, to get the 93 overall Ray Lewis, you needed 392 overall most feared cards. You needed sharp, strong, and fast. Now, why do I have 221,000 bats? Why have I not quick sold the rest of the bats? Basically, this is my thought, and this is why I wanted to make the video and how I'm kind of planning for part two. So the 92 overall most feared heroes were 47,250 bats. But if you guys didn't know, you could create the Cam Newton, the Earl Thomas, and those 92s here by basically using the bats and then just creating them from the Material Fantasy Pack and the Skill Pack. If you actually did all the material packs and all the skill packs, it actually works out a little bit cheaper. You actually get it for 47,225 bats rather than 250. You save 25 bats, but you can do it all these. So obviously, if you guys were like grinding house rules or some of the other stuff and you were able to get some of these materials and stuff like that, you know, it definitely could have helped out if you were getting like those materials from that. But 47,250 was basically the cost of 192. So to get Ray Lewis, it was 142,000 bats that you need to get to Ray Lewis. So right now with 221,000 bats, I could roll this 92 over and over to get enough bats and get the 3 players that I need to be able to get the Ray Lewis. And then I, of course, can sell Ray Lewis, the power up, or use Ray Lewis, or whatever what I wanted to do for 141,000 bats and a little change. So if they do a cut and paste and it's just an offensive most feared with 392s in there, more than likely it would be 47,250 bats to get each one of the 92s, and the same thing, 141,000 bats you would need to be able to complete the offensive most feared master. So should you get more bats? Should you hold on training? Should you do all that? It's kind of tough. Like right now, training is so low also because so many people got training. Like right now, you can get like training at 30 coins per. So that means essentially you're getting about 33,000 training points per million. If you used 1,000,000 coins, got all that in training, quick sold it all, got 33,000 training points, then you would essentially get 133 of these 77 overall plus packs. Now, even averaging at just like a 79, you know, you're going to get some 76s. Obviously, you probably maybe hit an 88 or something like that. If you get lucky, you'll get a 92. But let's just say averages are probably going to be somewhere around like a 79 to maybe an 80, 81. Even if you just say an average at 79, you're still only getting like 47,000 30,000 bats basically for 1,000,000 coins. Like, you need to hit really, really good. You need to get 85s. You need to get 88s for this to be really good, because you could right now buy those 92s for a lot cheaper than 1,000,000 coins. So 1,000,000 coins turn into 33,000 trading. Those 33,000 trading turns into 133 packs. If you only get 79s, which is a step higher than the cheaper one, you're only getting 47,000 bats. That's basically going to be the exact same value as a 92. So you're paying 1,000,000 coins for a 92 overall. So you got to be careful with this 77 plus. It is fun. It's great to roll for the limiteds, but with no limiteds and no potential out there, I felt like it was really good that first day, but it's gotten dry. Especially, I feel like they gave everyone training. They're like, everyone's juiced on training. We don't have to show the odds of this pack because you're not buying it with money, and I really feel like they buffed this pack. So I would be careful with the 77 plus. If you do want to stack bats, man, it's going to be these 88 overall most feared cards. You get like 12,000 bats for about 60, a little under 70,000. You could snipe some of these things for closer to 50,000 if you stay on the market. But these 88 overalls, now what you could do is you could play it two ways. You could be sniping up or trying to find low price over 88 overalls. You know, try to find them under 60K if you can. Get the 88s somewhere around 60K. Get the 88s and then see what happens with part 2. If part 2 actually raises the price of bats, you can, if you like the master, you got 147. More than likely, it's going to be 147,000 bats again to be able to get the master. So you can stack the bats like you would need, or you can then sell the 88s later if the price of the bats go up. Sorry, 141,000 bats for a master. I said 100. I'm getting all my numbers confused, but that's what I'm basically thinking right now. I'm thinking I got 221,000 bats. That should be enough to be able to do at least one master when they come out with the next master if I really like that master. I can keep them or I can sell them. Now, if there's profitable, I could do that master multiple times and then sell them. I probably have enough to be able to do a master like 3 times with as many bats as I can. Or I could just sit here and sell all the 88s, 85s, and 81s once the bats go up. Now, if they add another pack or something fun or a blitz or things like that to be able to increase the value of bats, once again, that's just going to increase the price of these cards. Now, I would maybe quick sell more bats at that point if I wanted to have some more fun with some rolls and things like that. But my guess is, like CC was thinking also, cut and paste. So if I got 141,000 bats, more than likely that is going to be enough for another master. So to answer everyone's question, how many bats should you have? I'm guessing somewhere around 141,000 bats to be prepared for the next one. Now, if you think they're going to put in some extra stuff and you want to be prepared and have them master, then maybe somewhere around 200,000, 180,000 bats. I think anything over that, like where I'm sitting, is a little excessive. Do not have 400,000 bats. I really think this is going to end up bad for me. But, I mean, I had to go all in. We really didn't know what was going to be happening. I really wanted something fun to do with my bats. It looked like it was more fun stuff to do with my training. I had like 80,000 training. That's pretty much all gone. Now, hopefully, we can turn something into this. I need to turn all these bats into coins within the next week, and that's going to be the dub or the L for this promo. But that is pretty much going to do it for this video. I guess we'll open up 4 elite player packs. There is a limited Aaron Rodgers in packs, but if this video helped you out, if you liked any of the information, man, I would greatly appreciate it. Drop a like on the video. Like I thought right now, like everyone's kind of waiting for part 2 of this promo, so everyone's just been asking me like, how many bats should I have? Everyone sees how many bats like people like me and CC have. Like, you don't need that many bats. But if you want to prepare, get ready for the next master for the part 2 of most feared, and probably get it for the cheapest possible, which is going to be right now, because I don't think bats are going to get any cheaper than they are right now. You could probably scoop up enough bats and get ready for the master right now. 141,000 bats. 2 more elite cards. I need something big here. Come on, we're getting most feared. I want a team of the week limited animation. That ain't it. Last one, boys. Like I said, tomorrow EA should be releasing the rest of the cards for most feared. We will get limited time signatures. Also, Friday is going to be part 2 I'll probably live tomorrow on Twitch pulling for the signatures. And then, of course, live Friday morning for part 2, man. Hopefully, this helped out everyone. Have a great day, boys. Until later. Go 'em out.